Well, greetings, people of YouTube, and those of you who love to do-it-yourself projects on your truck. And this is the latest one. Let me switch the view around. Alright, here's what I'm working on today. In the last few days, I've got the electrical fuse panel pulled out of the F550, and I am reaching up in here to work on some wires. I'm installing a Viper 5706V. Doesn't it says 5606, but it's a 5706V, and so it has a remote start on it. So I got to get this here connected, and then it's got a bunch of connections here and a bunch of connections there. So I've got a few things done. I've got my wire bundles are arranged here with all the different lengths that I'm going to be dealing with. And I've got the few things that are connected already. Here's the gray wire that goes up to the hood pin switch for the alarm sensor. Anyone opens the hood. Here's the wire for the siren. Got that all mounted up there. All the wires are run up under the dash. So right now I'm working on this here violet with white wire, and that is going to plug into, you see that white wire there, and it has to go into that plug. And right now I'm working on getting that plug separated, and it looks like somebody before broke the cap off of the plug. So when I get that unplugged, I shall take a look at it and see what's got to happen. So fortunately, one thing that the truck does have is, let me get my light here, the see the two relays over here. So the window relays are already installed, and that will be nice for, that's a little bit of a shortcut for me. And so anyway, here are all the tools involved with installing everything, and here is a collection of wire connectors that I'll be using to install everything. It's just one big party. All right, let's go show you another project I'm working on here. The dually brackets are just not all that stable. I'm really not very happy with them. I'm happy with them because you can see that I can get the truck on and off with the dualies fenders in here. So anyway, what I'm working on right now is this one here you've already seen, this diagonal brace, but it's just not enough. The brace point is too close, and so it has an awful lot of pressure on it. So what I'm looking at doing here is I've got this 1-inch EMT conduit, and it's a fairly heavy gauge of steel in there. It's kind of a trade-off between heavy gauge and lightweight. But anyway, I'm gonna connect it back here, and you can see that the truck camper it's got its big mount bracket up there, but the rear has this lower mount bracket, which is very, very solid, and that just does not budge. So the other thing is that it's wide enough that it clears the dually when the jack is in the swung out position. So the other thing I'm doing here too is putting on these lights, so when the jack is swung out, it will kind of work as a area light for when we're camped, and when the jack is swung forward to the in position, then the light will swing this way, and it will work as a ditch light, so that when we're up on those mountain roads in the pitch dark blackness of night trying to find a place to camp, we'll be able to see. And also I picked up another goodie for myself, and this here is a 20-inch bar light that will go in the grill of the truck. So let me show you where that's going to go. So I have to drop my license plate down, but it'll go in this opening here. And the light is a little wider than the opening, but I'll put some mount brackets inside here. You can see there's several holes available for me to mount to. Hopefully I won't need to drill any additional holes. And then the license I'll just mount down lower. And then what else have we got going? So here is the right side one. You can see how the bar goes there, and you can see the clearance I have. Okay, and then also you can see that it has the upper bar in there too. And the right side, for some reason, is the one that scares me the most when I'm trying to park the truck or unload the camper. It just seems to be more unstable. Anyway, so I'll put a light on that side too. I'm also going to put a light on the back jack there. That'll serve as a backup light. But also, when we're camped, it'll be a nice area light. So, what else have we got going here? Anything else to share with you? I have all the shelving installed now. You can see that I've got quite a bit of storage space underneath here. And the cat carriers go perfectly here and here. And then over here is the pass-through for the cats to be able to get in and out of the truck camper, which is something they just love. Litter box, cat supplies. So lots of work going on in here. The tough thing I'm working on right now is the alarm. Probably another day, and I think I'll have it. But yeah, information about what is available for help installing, there's just really not any good material, and Viper does practically next to nothing to help you install these things. They tell you what the wires are, but they do not tell you where they go. You have to search high and low for that information. So anyway, that is the update. And I think one other thing that I'm kind of thinking about doing is I have people that are telling me that I should have a triangular connection with the brace, but the thing is that it's because of the dually, I can attach it about here, so that would give it a little more, maybe a 50-degree angle or 40-degree, depending on which side of the angle you're at. But it'll give a little bit of an angle to go down there. So from that electrical cord down to where it's attached now. And I mean, there's pros and cons to doing it, but the back of the back jack is so solidly mounted to the camper that I think that this would be fine. But I don't know, then again, coming up here is a shorter length, and 10-foot length of EMT. It's kind of a long length, and so if I shortened up that length, it would maybe make the bar a little more stable because it's shorter. So anyway, we'll think about it, and I'm not going to do this brace project until after I get the alarm installed. Okay. I've got my fuel pressure gauge installed now. You can see that the pressure is right about 62 pounds. There's the trans gauge, not registering any temperature right now. Pyrometer, it's a little over 200, but it shouldn't really be registering anything either because it's not running, hasn't been running. So anyway, there you go. I've got a triple set of gauges here. And it wasn't too bad to hook everything up. Pretty much everything, all the lights in the gauges hook up to one light power source on a dimmer. And the power to the gauges all hook up to one power wire. And then there's the individual sensor wires that go to the pyrometers. Got a couple things coming off of the sensor on the exhaust manifold. This has its own plug coming in from the transmission, and this has a plug coming in from the fuel filter, or the fuel filter pressure regulator. So there you go. Now I have a full set of gauges here to help me keep an eye on the engine. And the pyrometer is pretty important. Trans is pretty important if you're going to be towing or carrying a heavy load like I am. Fuel pressure is an important one because you can be getting fuel pressure issues, and when your fuel pressure drops below 48, I believe it is, you start running into problems damaging your fuel injectors. And another gauge that would be important is an HPOP oil pressure, high pressure oil. So anyway, there you go. And as you can hear, the truck is running beautifully. That is it for the alarm and what I'm up to right now with the truck camper. Hope you found it interesting, and hopefully within the next couple of weeks we will be back on the road and bringing you some interesting things to see. Alright, I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to click a like, leave a comment, ask a question, and subscribe if you want to follow along. Alright, see you on the next video. Here are the new cat carriers, Archie in blue, Poppy in white, and they love them. These are the carriers fitted into the truck. Poppy likes the bottom, Archie likes the top. And this is a wider view. You can see how I have storage under the platform and the cat litter and boxes above. And there's the two little darlings right there. They squabble a bit, but they love each other.